Righto guys, episode 3. We're here with James, he's just rocking up now on the bike. Coming to build another track. Look at this joint. What a canvas. Alright, so we're off to a start. MX build. The Dozer, the D5. Little 299, or not little, but this is the canvas. Right. What a spot. It's a lot steeper than what it actually looks in here. Okay, it sort of comes in, goes up a bit, we'll go up around over in the back of the trees there, come up through there, a bit more motocross track. A few cars going past, they'll get to enjoy the view. There's a bit of a mission getting in here, so the driveway, it's a beautiful spot. James's place up here. You'll see the Kenilworth up the top of the hill there. I don't know if I'm pointing the right way. When coming off the road, because I run the low loader, it's bottomed out. And I had to unload the posi, the digger dozer off the side of it to see if it would move. Nah, still no good. Ran the posi off the side of it, still wouldn't go. It was like sort of freed up, but not enough to get drive. Had to use the posi to lift up the back of the trailer up and skid it off the road because it's blocking off the southbound lane down towards town there. So got that out of the way pretty quickly. Unfortunately, being on a main road, we couldn't really take the time to set up cameras and film it, but you know, a bit on. Anyway, got to put the drone up. James just sort of left this up to my own devices. 2-stroke flowy track, right? That's what we're aiming for. So I'm gonna put the drone up, get a nice aerial shot of where we're working, and rough it in on the map, on the image. Then run the dozer around it to rip it, possibly even just run the bike around it and mark it out, and then we're going to get stuck into it. So oh no, so what I'm doing now is I just took some aerial shots of there with the drone. Got an idea in my head of what this layout should, what might work, so just going for a tour in the posi now to sort of scope it out, get a closer look at the hills. These bad boys here. James did suggest he wants to come up here towards this, basically towards where we're heading now, go around that trail on the left, up the hill, and then come back down, so we just go have a look at how wide it is, what it's like up there, and then we'll turn the rippers around with the dozer. I'll turn it upside down for transport, flip them back down, and start ripping off some dirt, see whether James is happy with the layout of it, otherwise we'll start again. But with what he's aiming for, I think this should work nicely, so coming towards this tree now. We'll possibly fit in a little bit of a bowl here, come up here. Going up the hill, probably. Turn around here because I think there was exposed tree roots. I think there's exposed tree roots here, so I don't. Yeah, those bad boys there. So I don't want to be ripping into those and destroy the gums. So keep it lower down in here, so it'll be nice tight back to back on itself. Then what I'm thinking is cutting across the hill here. Dip on here to get a nice big jump down the hill, so that'll be interesting. Oi. Got one hand on the camera, so I'm not lifting the bucket. back to the beginning. So it's maybe an idea. We'll sketch it out roughly on the overlay, and we'll see what James thinks of it. We'll get back to you. This is it. The birds are flying around waiting for the grubs. We're just waiting on the two-stroke. I'll go get mine off the float in a minute. Too many strokes, mate. What's going on?
Oh,
I heard you get it started.
I just cleaned the plug because I only put a brand new one in, like, rode once in the forestry.
Yeah.
And it gums up a bit, but...
Yeah. What is it?
Hey?
What bike is it?
Husky.
Oh, yeah.
New, like a last year model.
Yep, yep.
But I was like, fuck, I'll just clean it.
Yeah.
And it started sweet.
Yeah, yeah. Just got to rev the ring out of it as soon as it starts.
Oh my god, WA.
Yeah, right, so we've got James at the top here. He's been running around the track. I just ran the rippers around what I think could be not a bad layout for it. So we might put the drone up again to get another shot of it. You break that one too? Thoughts?
I reckon I love it all. Just this middle bit.
Yep.
Where you've just ripped that other bit. I reckon we'll just maybe like come down, and you're coming down maybe like berm in a little bit as you straight back that way.
Yeah.
See how it's like it's sort of straight, I suppose.
Yeah.
Anyway, maybe these just like a few more just straights, or like shorter straights in there.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Instead of the wind, because you're gonna have a heap of winding.
Yep.
And then there'll be less. I'd want to add in maybe more, even if it's like come down, like just jump and then come down, straight jump, straight, because then there'll be plenty of winding.
Yeah. Right. Do you want to go and ride from where that corner comes? Just go and ride what the line is now, what you want it to be.
Yeah, or just walk up here,
Yep.
and then you can.
Yep. If the truck wasn't so far away, I'd go and get the ground mark and paint.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't seem too bad actually.
No.
So I was just thinking, like, see how it's like S is a bit through here.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe more like, maybe like you could go that way and then come down like
On that, yeah.
more straight.
Yep.
And then maybe like
Another big straight back.
straight, and then
Yeah. So
straight.
take that top bend out that goes up that way. Come down.
Yeah, just a few more like straight.
Yeah.
Because then this is all nice and curvy anyway.
Yeah, that's
Because
right.
otherwise you might have like jump there, maybe up there, but then it's like.
So you on that top section, you'd have at least 2, maybe 3 there.
Yeah.
You could put another single one in here.
Yeah.
Then a roll after that corner.
Yeah.
And then come back that way and you'd have 2 or 3 jumps in there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Then you'd have each one of these. So that one where it goes around near the lantana there, that's going to have a jump going back down. Then you'll land, then you'll turn left.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it'll sort of flow around to the left there.
Yeah.
Then same thing. We can probably get another one in after that top corner, jumping back down the hill.
Yep.
And then so another 2 down here. But I can run that straight through. So do you want me to say where it's come down, and instead of going up the hill, do you want me to do a U-E back that way, come back down again, another straight down here, and then go back around and make this straight longer?
Pretty well, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
What I was even thinking is like what'd be cool is how it comes down. I think what I was thinking is when it then comes that way.
Yep.
Like I was almost picturing, but that's where the other track is like come down that way, and then I don't know if you could do like a bit of a fucking hip jump.
Yeah.
If it's not a full.
Yeah. Yeah. So instead of doing the 45 there.
Yeah.
So come tape it on at like a 30 and then hip back down towards this way.
Yeah, have a little fucking
yep.
down there. Something.
Yeah, right.
What do you reckon?
It's your track, mate.
Yeah. I just, because of like, yeah, no, like the wind is going to be fucking sick. Plenty of that. But then I think, yeah, a bit more straight on the gas and jump and just settle yourself again and jump or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, so what I might do is I'll cut that. Yeah, we'll cut that one that comes from the far end there.
Yeah.
Come a little bit higher on it. Then do a U-E back, sort of where, instead of going up the hill, it'll come this way a bit further. Yep. Do a U-E back and head back towards the creek and lie straight through there.
Oh, yeah.
Then another U-E back, come straight through here, back round again and there. So it'll lengthen out all those straights.
Yeah.
Instead of as many corners.
Yep. Sounds good.
All right, we'll start pushing some dirt around. Righto, I got the KX off the trailer, the float, just to be honest with you. I'm not going to keep walking up and down to the truck if I need anything. Dose is running. I was just sitting near the door open so it doesn't get too hot in there. But we have a direction. So we've got the direction of the truck, which way we're going to run it. And now it's time to start pushing dirt. So we're going to start. I might start cutting in this corner here, this downhill first. Cut in this corner. I'm going to extend that where I've cut that line out a bit further. And then we're going to cut that line back there so we can see basically how wide the track is compared to how much room we've got to extend the bottom straight. A lot of people don't consider like, James asked, and it's a regularly thought of thing. Just getting the dozer. It was to, make the line, the where it turns back around itself and goes back, make that longer. And I said, well, you thought there was a fair bit of room there, but once you add a good 2 dozer blade widths to where the original cut lines are, and then allow for tapering off of berms and jumps and everything else, it gets a lot wider than what you sort of expect. So if I could drown rat, I'm out here sweating. Too warm for this. I'm going to stay in this cab for the rest of the day, I think. No getting out. Right, I'm going to mount you up here. You can see a bit of dirt getting cut around. I've also got this bad boy, the chest mount, so get a bit of a look at what I see maybe. Let's have a look. What do we got? Oh yeah, that'll be a view. Not bad, not bad. You can put up with that, we'll give it a go. So I'll give you a pushing dirt update. James just out testing a bit of the stuff I've roughed in already. So I've cut in a line from the bottom here, up around the hill, along here. There's a bit of a lip where that is there, it's pretty rough. Comes down the hill, around this berm here. We're starting on a tabletop just here. Going to be tabletop there where James is there, another tabletop probably there, a bit longer one, and then there's going to be an S-bend there. But it's just pushing dirt. It's unreal actually. It's got good clay content in it, but so much compaction. Spot on. But we just got to make sure I push up the features as I open up the ground. As you see, we're cutting into the hill quite a bit here. So as I open it up, I just got to make sure I'm packing it in and shaping it up the way I want it so I don't want it to dry out. But it should be good. Otherwise I've got a bit of moisture to it. Right, so fingers crossed that these little burger patties don't they're adorable little heifer. Hopefully they don't knock the bike over. Go for a bit of curiosity. Hello darling. I'll go get my posse. Check out the berm. What do you think? What do we do? You. Yeah, look, to be honest, I'm not stoked about this. Started shaping it up to track it in, and they're just destroying it. But the cows are a bit noisy. I had an extra sort of 2 foot, maybe more, of height on this berm here, and all the cows have come for a squiz and just destroyed the joint. So James has got to try and round them up now and get them away from here, and then put an electric fence up later on. But it's yeah, no good trying to trim it up with the cows and the couple of donkeys on it. I love it. Yeah, a bit on. Not stoked on the berm. I had a good bit of size on it because it was a pretty quick corner. I was going to roll it in, but I'm glad I didn't spend the time to track it in now, because it would have been just destroyed anyway. Yeah, let's get back to pushing some dirt. Alright, so we'll come back to that berm later. It's a bit of a sore point at the moment. I've run this tabletop in. Now we're going to start pushing some material for that next, cutting this down here, pushing the material up there for the next one, which will be a bit past where that is. There's a little bit more setup time between this jump and the next one. So, back to the dozer. Righto guys, it's 5:30, so we'll call it for today. I'll give you an update. I've just been pushing a lot of dirt while the camera charges. So today, after we worked out finally what the track runs, it's a bit hard to see, but the track's going to go up here. Down there's a little bit of lip where that mound is. Jump down in this corner. I've got to rebuild that because the cows destroyed it. Then we've cut through a tabletop here. And now it's looking hard packed, which is good because the client basically wants something that can be ridden anytime. There's another track that any riders might recognise this dirt, this colour of it. It's not too far from here, or it used to be. So based off similar to that one, never really had much maintenance. It was pretty much just hard packed, you could ride it year round. I've cut a lot of fill out of here to make this tabletop as well. Which is probably going to be the lip here, don't know if over there, probably going to be one of the, apart from pretty mellow sort of over the hill sort of jumps, long low ones, that's probably going to be the biggest tabletop on the track. The client has specifically said he suggested he's only sort of really getting into motocross now. He's a novice rider, and yeah, just wants something he can come and play and sort of learn a bit on, which he's happy with the size of that tabletop. Day 2's in the hills and the red dirt. I've just finished greasing the machines, I put the drone up so you can get an aerial view, which I will have just shown you, or show you now. Ready? Yep, there it is. I'm gonna jump in the posse and just trim up that tabletop first, the lip of it, get a little bit more pop in it. I'm gonna start pushing that straight in, back in the dozer. I'm gonna try and smash out bulking in as many of the bigger features straights as possible. And then yeah, we'll start trimming it up and then work on the up and down. You'll see where the track marks are up and down the hill. There's quite a few berms going into that. The top side not as much. He does want a bit of a extra berm on there, even though it's a fairly steep angle, just so you can rail at good speed and then overwork the brakes in the bottom part. Not overwork, but carry as much corner speed as possible. So it's coming together nicely.